Hey folks, I'm MysteriousJG. Welcome back to Let's Play Mass Effect Andromeda. We have new email. Lexi wants to talk to us, and all other things can wait. Katara. Don't worry, she didn't do something. Sid didn't do something reckless this time, as far as I know. I just found out something cool on Katara. Want to meet me there? We're gonna have to go to every fucking planet and go through every fucking load screen to deal with people's final little plot stuff, aren't we? Garden. Thanks again for coming with me. Oh, I didn't get to come. We just made out for a while. If you want to know, the plants we seeded are Taral Azana, a handful of water, a plant from Rannoch. Common is Ursol, a Thessian blossom that smells like honey. Lace and lilac, a flower they found on Eden Prime, and a few others. And before I forget, that was one amazing kiss, mister. Could have been a fluke, though. Guess we have to keep trying. That's cute. Right, so let's go talk to Lexi, and then I guess I gotta make a decision about what we're doing next. Is it going to be going to the Nexus or doing people's little side visit business stuff? Well, you've all gathered up here. What's going on?
What can I do for you, Pathfinder?
I guess it's just...
You probably have work to do. We can chat later.
You know where to find me.
Why is that door opening now? What's going on, Holmes? Guess we could find Cora and chat with her. Her location may not have changed. She might still be hanging around in here. Or was she hanging out in here? She wasn't hanging out in here because this is not where I thought it was. She was in the crew quarters, which spends most of its time empty. And this funny little game that's down a level. We won't go torment her.
Without heavy processing, cellulolysis would be hugely inefficient.
Are you still trying to figure out how to eat genius, Laura?
Oh, shoot. I was talking out my name.
Let's make up.
Glad you came by.
See you later, Cora.
Just wanted to make sure you
Stay
still
safe.
existed. Yeah, I think that's all we're getting out of her until we do another plot mission. So, Lexi, where are you at? What do you want?
We need to talk about Sam.
And
Dr.
Cora.
does not approve of how we escaped to the Cat containment field on the Archon's flagship.
Okay. What would she
By
have
stopping
done?
the Pathfinder's heart. No, I do not approve.
Well, what would you have done? What would
We didn't
Jesus
have a
do?
choice. If there had been another option, I would have taken it.
How can you be so calm about this? Ryder, Sam killed you. Yes, he brought you back, but what if he didn't?
I cannot learn without the Pathfinder. That would be akin to killing a part of myself.
Of course,
Your
not
lines
as
of
big a
code,
deal as
you
killing
can't
Sam.
die.
I trust Sam. Sam is designed to help me. Or the third option, I'm secretly terrified of Sam, but if I communicate that to you in a way he understands, he'll kill me. Why are you doing this? Find a way to stop Sam.
Sam would never hurt me.
Thank you,
Oh,
John.
I just got killed.
Look,
That's a great.
I'm not
That is a
against
great quip.
Sam.
Ow! I just got
I'm not
killed.
against you, Sam. But my job's hard enough without an AI stopping your heart. Even to save your life.
Okay.
Your concern is noted, Doctor.
Of course it has.
Lexi, I apologize for any distress I have caused you.
Allow me to slow your heartbeat. Yes, I can do
And
that
I'm
now.
sorry for calling you lines of code. You're more than that. Even if you don't have cells to prove it.
I have perfect cells. And then she just dashes across the room like a mad woman. I'm not even going to find out if there's new stuff to say to her, because fine, I will. Damn it!
Need something?
Of course there isn't.
I'll let you get back to it.
I'll be here if you need me.
So what should we do next? Priority Ops is Journey Meridian. I believe this is going to be the end game, but I don't know that for sure. I'm trying to figure out, did we miss Yeah, I want to finish Ryder Family Secrets. I can't figure that out. Oh, man, we should have done that while we're still on Padromus. What else is on Padromus? We want to go to Eladon and do this Ascension of the Ranks mission, actually. But we're still orbiting Padromus, so let's knock this out. I should never have come up from the surface without double checking that we didn't have more mission stuff to do here. Doesn't look like any of our other friends and relationship missions are set on the same planets as each other. So we're going to be running around all over to hell and gone. At least these guys are actually in Padromus. Like, we're not going to have to go driving around to some random lake to keep stuff going.
Descent is green.
Coordinating. Path is calm.
Sorry. Mind wandered there, so I didn't bother to come up with hilarious things to say. Yeah. I've still got some enthusiasm for finding all the new things that have popped with the advancement of the plot, but there is something about this game that kind of drains you. I was so excited about this game when it first came out, too. The idea of an open-world Mass Effect was just really cool when I first heard about it. I think I'm getting kind of tired of all the open-world shit. The open-world Metal Gear sounded like it was going to be awesome. People are telling me, you should be so psyched for Dynasty Warriors 9, it's going to be open-world. And I'm like, I feel like it's going to suck.
I'm good. You're here. Yeah, so listen. She's only got a minute or two, and she's in rare form today.
Oh, it's going to be a
Just to warn
ship.
you. She's here kickstarting repopulation protocols, reversing the
Alright,
chemical
well,
progression
why am I trying to
blockers
second
for
guess
the
it? I'm about to find out the answer.
Calls it boosting the batter. She's gonna talk your ear off about your civic duty as a man.
I'll be squashing that topic. Well, that's her job.
That is what she's here to do. The woman takes her job seriously.
Hey, if you're cool with it.
Except that I thought we weren't allowed to have babies yet.
I mean, makes no never mind to me. No chance I'll ever oops a baby into the world.
Am I interrupting something?
Oh, she's an actual person.
Ah, Jill. About time. This is...
Save it. I asked you both to stop by, remember? Ryder?
She's
Pleasure.
kind of obnoxious.
I know we're all very busy, so I have only one question for you.
Ask away.
Sure, go ahead.
What the hell did you do to him? It's like he's an adult or something. He can even have a mature conversation without it degrading into pot shots. Unless I take it there. What's your secret?
He's an imposter. It's all Gil.
I have nothing to do with it. It's all him.
I call bullshit on that. It's definitely your influence. Something.
Bullshit, that's a swear.
Maybe
This
all
game
these
just
years
got
you
rated
thought
R.
You knew me. You were sadly mistaken.
You wish. Okay, you're both off the hook. So glad I got to meet you, Ryder.
We flew to another planet for that conversation? We flew to this planet for that? Well, I flew to this planet in the hopes that we would have sex, or I didn't think I would just get one kiss. Didn't even get my batter boosted or whatever she was talking about.
Pathfinder, heads up. We're gonna make Liam's soccer game an annual tournament.
Wow, that's great.
Different host planet every time. Awards, the whole bit. Have to keep it out of the diplomats' hands. They'll make it safe.
Oh, diplomats are assholes. Almost as bad as accountants.
We'll talk another time.
Glad to have you, Pathfinder.
I will be having you later. I don't know if you knew that. It's part of your duty as a man on Padromus to be sexed up by me. So that was kind of underwhelming. Danny Messier, that's great. I was really hoping there would be some interesting twist on this. It's like, no, after all that, she's just some woman who talks to you for 40 seconds. I suppose there's probably more to it. Like, if you're romancing him as, you know, gay/bisexual male writer, maybe the conversation's more involved. Otherwise, it seems like a big build-up to, oh, it's just like some character you talk to for a few seconds. Great. Will she even make it to the Mass Effect wiki? Of course she will.
Leaving Atwell. All clear.
She's about as important as that cave city that was mentioned. It's weird. I have not, on any of these open world maps, bothered to find out what happens if you go all the way to the edge of the map. And none of them are interesting enough for me to care. Ryder. Oh, you know, we need to pick a mission. Vetronix, read email, go to Vetra. This is just going to be some fucking... Yeah, these are all just going to be little scenes with your friends, which is fine and all. This is the only one that might actually lead to interesting new information. So let's investigate the crashed ship. That's right, this is the place we came to by mistake before, thinking that Padromas was here. Yep. I don't know how excited I would be if I had left the Milky Way to come to a place that looks like Padromas, but it does seem to be getting somewhat more comfortable. I don't suppose you came to the Andromeda Galaxy expecting to find comfort. If we care about trying to level up to the point where we can use this top... Because, man, I've spent all this time trying to get research data, and I'm still using the frickin' default armor I've been using for the whole game. But if we ever reach the point where we actually can build the level 10 stuff, it's going to take a lot of side quests, I think. Didn't we at some point fight a... Oh, I should have brought our Krogan friend with us on this planet. Oh, well. Considering it was not a named Krogan character who told us about this, it was just a letter from Clan Drakmor, I'm thinking there's not actually going to be any significant amount of dialogue associated with this and the Krogan. Still, though, I should have thought about trying to bring the Krogan. Oh, shoot, I just killed my own sound here. Just kind of nudged a wire with my foot and suddenly I had no sound. Hopefully I still have a commentary track getting through here. So... Oh, that's right. We actually have a colony here that's built right next to Chanka. Still, we also have fast travel points, so let's warp over here. And again, just kind of not have stuff to say. My battery level is low. Suppose I could still change my loadout here. I could... Well, now that we've actually committed our love to Cora, it seems like a really bad time to ditch her, so... Even though I was bringing her along to make sure that we would be able to get the romance subplot. Now that we've got it locked in, maybe makes sense to not worry about whether or not we bring her anymore.
Next kid is yours, Drac. Won't help your people, but
I'll take that shot.
take as many as you need.
Bacon as many as you need. That was sweet of her. Basically, she's saying I'm just not going to bother to fight anymore, but,
Smoke in the distance. Probably the crashed ship we're looking for.
is it on the water? Smoke in the distance, a cat on the attack.
Cat killing other cat?
They really are going all out.
Cat on cat violence, huh?
That's teamwork.
But not by the cat. Oops. Yeah, there's cat on cat violence here. This would be a new plot thread.
Here we go.
So we got rid of all of the cat, or most of them getting rid of each other, but
I think we got them all.
cat data pad.
What's this?
It's a
It
data
appears
pad.
to be a cat data log, Pathfinder. It may contain saved data of some variety.
Ooh, this is a save file.
Can we access this
100%
data
clear
set?
of Red Dead
Device
Redemption.
is locked.
It's never stopped you before.
When has a simple lock ever stopped you, Sam? Come on, hack this thing.
Pathfinder, it is not just a simple lock. We have never encountered a cat device with security like this before. I suggest
Oh,
we
it's a
bring it
secret
back to the
diary.
campus for further analysis.
Okay.
I'm sure Soup could help with it.
Well, we just finished the quest, I guess, so I wasn't really that involved, and I was right about not talking to anyone from Clan Drakmore. Alright, well, let's get back to the ship. Restock some ammo we don't particularly need, and keep an eye out for any other containers now that we've got more inventory space. Let's try to fill it up with junk. Yeah, actually, it's been a long time since we've sold sellable junk. Let's check, though. Is there any other... Okay, Kadara, Havarl... No. Nothing else I'm aware of right now. In the Friends and Allies storylines, at least, it would require us to be on Elden. I mean, we could have done like that, like I said, find... Well, there is some person who we said we're going to go get your ship back and then we'll help you. They were like stuck out in the desert. We never did help them, so they must have died of exposure by now. I'm sure if I ever go find that quest and pick it up, we could still do it.
All systems green.
It's almost unbelievable.
How little lighting
that
there
some
is
of
in
the
here.
Ket would be fighting their own. The Ket always seems so monolithic, almost faceless.
Yeah, well, they were faceless. So if they destroy themselves... Yeah, we know so little about them is more my thing. Whoa, suddenly there's
so
light.
much we still don't know about how their society functions.
The stuff you've brought in is helping shed some light on those questions. Speaking of which, this device you found at that destroyed Ket ship, it's secured with a biometric lock that can only be activated with a specific genetic code.
Luckily, it's yours.
So like a fingerprint scan, except with a genetic fingerprint.
Well,
Exactly.
fingerprint is
Whatever's in
kind
this
of based on
is
your
probably
genetics.
only meant for trusted individuals.
I have to capture a kid?
So you're saying I have to track down some Ket?
But that would be impossible, Ryder. Remember those Ket genetic samples you scanned on Volt? Lexi's been working on the data, and I have an idea that just might work. We should go talk
It's a
with her
million
when
to
we
one
have time.
chance, but it just might work. Well, I mean, the impression we're starting to get here is that there are Ket who are opposed to what the Archon is up to. So, if in a sequel, or possibly later in this game, we were ever going to make peace with the Ket, as we did, say, with the Geth later in the Mass Effect series, it would probably just not be with... Probably with whatever those Ket are, or who are fighting the Archon. Is the door gonna open, or... Okay.
Got your memo, Suvi. Data's right here, but I'm not sure what you're expecting to find.
I'm expecting
Tell
to
me
find you
how
willing to help, you bitch!
Yes, of course. It was the first thing I...
Perfect. Sam, can you test combinations of sequences against the lock?
Testing.
Brute force, Dr. Anwar?
Tried and true methods. And with Sam's processing speed, it should take no time.
You found.
Whoa. We thought it was a data log, but it's
Well,
not.
why couldn't Sam do that without... Never mind.
It just locked onto a transmission.
That could be dangerous. Turn it off.
Does it compromise our security?
The device is a receiver. It will not reveal our location.
This transmission is audio.
The Archon has abandoned our way. Spurns tradition, defies protocol. He abuses his authority, obsesses over remnant secrets, and keeps us cut off from home. This cannot continue. He will return to the path of right or be destroyed. This is my promise. An Archon stands tall only while we hold him up.
Enemy of my enemy? Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Someone's gunning for the Archon. I'd say that's something we can exploit.
I can
You
make
don't
friends.
Try to make some kind of deal.
Don't know yet. What else is in the transmission?
It's the same stuff. It repeats. I wonder if there's a way to trace the signal. Scanning for nav point. I'll
The
transmit
signal is
signal.
coming from inside the
What do you get?
Tempest!
What do you think we'll find out there?
I don't know. It might be a base of Ket dissidents organizing against the Archon.
Whatever it is, please be careful, Ryder.
Okay, so we've... Oh, Eos! We just left there. Well, I'm hoping that my controller just lasts through the end of this episode, because then I think I'm just going to stop recording and just play some King of the Fighters or something.
Suvi, that woman on the Nexus, she's a widow of one of my pilots.
Whoa.
The people you were training to explore the Scourge.
Zoe's wife was lost out there. For a fellow pilot, one does the right thing.
A widower, or
Making
is...
sure her
Oh,
widow's got enough credits.
never mind. It's
It's the
future
least I can
place.
do. The most is conquering the Scourge once and for all.
And somewhere in between would be weakening the Scourge significantly while giving her credits. Alright, back to Eos. Guess we're doing this shit out of order. Suboptimal.
Pythia's system. Home of Eos and Prodromos.
No matter how many times he says that, it just sounds a little odd to me. On your research data. Great, thanks, game. I wonder if I reach a high enough level to spend all of the Milky Way research data, it will still tell me that. Probably will, because there'll be things I could do with remnant tech that I'm not doing. We'll keep this squad, why not? Hell, maybe Clan Knockmore will be down here waiting to talk to us about what happened the last time we visited their world.
Coordinating. Path is calm.
While traveling through space, it's important to be aware of the movements of Space Lord Zerfall with his echoey voice. He will rule Sector 5. I'm just not being that talky this video, I'm sorry. Keep getting into these long loading sequences and just having nothing to say. Started to move forward and then the game was like, nope, you stop, Ryder. You stop right there. And another little loading. Oh man, don't tell me the big cat base we wiped out earlier was potentially friendly to us, because this is kind of the same location. Well, that's the base we took out, so. I had a brief desire to actually see what that terminal says, because they're always there. I never know if they say anything interesting.
Pathfinder, this area can be mined for resources. You can extract minerals via your mining interface.
But that's the main thing you're interested in right now, right? Oh, it's in the fucking cave. That's what it is. Okay.
My sensors are detecting Ket technology, Pathfinder.
Well, we've got to get into the cave. How the hell do we get into the cave from here? Because it's... Well, hell, maybe it's not in the cave. Maybe it is in this ruin here, but it seemed like it wasn't. Like there's nothing going on here. But if we find that cave entrance we were using to get around before. Yeah, it's probably in here somewhere. Oh, there's a button to switch your lights on, yeah. They recognize it had been a long time since I was here, so...
Loot from our outposts. And an Ark escape pod? Where did they get that?
Doesn't matter. They're not keeping it.
We need an up-close scan.
Wait a minute, this is an old side quest.
This is the nav point Suvi gave us, but there's nothing here. Just this beacon.
Well, because we killed the cat over here a long time ago.
Probably routed through a bunch of these.
But if I was spouting treasonous nonsense, I'd be careful too, yeah.
If I was spouting treasonous nonsense, I'd be careful too.
A cat relay makes the true source of anti-Archon propaganda. As interference, the relay is also currently broadcasting a series of beeps and tones. In Morse code, this translates to, Droogle don't crash here. This is likely unintentional. How zany.
I'm Victor. Another variant. Solarian. Reflexes were impressive.
Most impressive.
R11 Holar. In need of assistance.
No longer aware of where it is. Dispose of it.
No longer unaware of where
Glad
it
he's
is.
gone.
Guy's a jerk, man. So, now what for this quest? Oh, is there more relays on this world? Okay. As long as it's not... I mean, if it's got me hopping planet to planet, I'm going to get annoyed by this quest. But it would not be the first time a quest in this game involved hopping from planet to planet. I don't think the caves go all the way there, so hopefully... If we fast travel here, this will work. Kind of need to call it a video pretty soon, though. Like, we're almost at the end of the video, and I don't know when this controller is going to conk out, so... Okay, good. It is above us and not in the cave system. I was going to be annoyed if we had to explore the cave system, like, really thoroughly here. Oh, I'm glad that worked. I was thinking I might end up falling off the mountain there. I got some borderline old school Mako physics going there as far as really shouldn't have been able to climb like that. But it did. Oh, Mac Weldon. Underwear's antimicrobial. Okay, so somewhere around here, we're getting close. If I can avoid falling off, if I can get around this thing without falling off, might be better to do this way. I don't care about you, Remnant, right now.
Attracted the Scourge, Pathfinder. Unstable activity nearby.
Damn it, I'm just trying to find a way to get around this particular big rocky peak, which doesn't knock me all the way back down. This probably is the way here. This should be out right around here is where it should be.
Let's do this!
Why are we fighting them? Why don't we try to talk to them?
Let's see where this beacon leads us.
Okay, so there was... How do I get through this shield, though? Kind of seems like it's important to this beacon. Alright, that's easy enough. Shut this down and the shield goes away. Okay, relay. Drunken reporting of Prodromus colonists singing.
Pathfinder, I have located another node on this network.
Raspberry Beret.
Updating your Omni tool with the information.
So, how many of these do we have to go through? Actually, we're about as close to this one as we're going to get. Might as well just hop into the vehicle and roll. After we grab some desperately needed titanium.
Signal comes and goes. You've evened out the weather, but I wouldn't call reception clear. Eel still feels frontier. Claimed, but not tamed, we like to say.
Okay. Gotcha. I don't know how far I'm going to get in this quest before I decide it's time to just call the video and be done with it. But oh, I just shot myself into a chasm. Hopefully this was the right thing to do. Yeah, I don't care. I believe we've already had a random encounter at that cat tech. There we go. Stumbled right in.
Enemies!
Everywhere! Hold the line. We're getting pretty OP, actually. Ducking under cover just because we feel like it, not because it's at all necessary. God damn it. Not even throwing out my freaking combat assistance until
Let's see what this beacon has.
I realized I didn't feel like switching weapons. It would take more button presses. Okay. Shut you off. I think regardless of whether this is the last one, I'm going to call it a video here, so. Yeah, I don't...
Pathfinder, I have located another node on this network. Updating your Omni tool with the information.
Don't know how many nodes might be left, but I think, let me check something real quick. I believe I'm at the full video length right now, so, yeah, I've gone over. I lost my timer, and I thought I was close. Oh, we're awfully close to leveling up, but we are going to just go ahead and save it and call it a video. When we come back next time, folks, we will continue tracking these relays, because that just seems like the thing that we're doing now. I'm MysteriousJG. I want to thank you guys very much for watching, and I hope you'll join me next time for more of Mass Effect Andromeda. Bye-bye.